Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Next, I am going to do a cook with me on those mini muffins that you saw yesterday on my What I Ate. And then I added a dessert to the menu. And I'm going to show you how to make that as well. A chocolate pumpkin muffin, 3 smart points for 1, 5 smart points for 2 muffins. And then I just spray a little of the spray butter on it. It was delicious. So I'll share that with you all next. Alright guys, this is the Mini Meatloaf's 0 points. When I put it all into the recipe builder, it turns out to be 0 points. There's 6 servings in this. You get 2 of the mini muffins per serving, 0 smart points. It's amazing. Ground turkey breast, 99% lean, and it's the full pound. Salt and pepper, 1/4 teaspoon each. We need a 1/4 cup of the sugar-free hickory barbecue sauce, 1/4 cup. And then some extra for the top after they're all done. If you choose not to have the Skinny Girl poppy seed over the top, which I have because it's delicious on meatloaf. So you can have either or. Still 0 points no matter which way you choose. We have 2 tablespoons of the Worcestershire sauce, 1 egg, half of a large onion, 1 slice of the 45-calorie delightful multi-grain bread, or any 1 smart point bread will do the trick. And then you're going to toast this bread and then make the crumbs, crumble it all up inside your meatloaf. So you're going to add all of this to the bowl together, mix it up, and then put it in the pan, and I will show you the recipe here in just a second. So what I got in here so far is a pound of the 99% fat-free turkey, ground turkey. I've got about, I'm going to say 3/4 cup of onion diced. I've got the sugar-free barbecue sauce, hickory flavored, and this is sugar-free, so the points on it are very little. I will put them down below. And I also got 1 egg in there so far. I put 1 slice of the delightful 45-calorie in the toaster, and I'm going to toast this up really quick to make some breadcrumbs. And then I've got my mini pan loaf ready and prepared. Okay, to this, what you just saw, I added 2 tablespoons of the Worcestershire sauce, and I added a teaspoon of minced garlic right there. And now I'm going to crunch up my toasted bread and add that to it as well. I'll bring it back and show you that. Okay, I crunched up the 1 slice of bread in there, and then I added some salt and pepper underneath there as well, about a 1/4 teaspoon of each. And now I'm going to stir this all up. All right, guys, it made a dozen, actually. The recipe said 9, but I got a dozen out of that. And I used this 2 tablespoon coffee scoop and it was heaping for each one. So that's what I did, and it worked out perfectly. So you can see how full those cups are. So that's how full you want to fill them. Heaping. So it worked out perfectly. And yeah, I'm going to figure out the smart points next on this. I'm going to stick these in the oven right now. These go in 350-degree oven for 40 minutes. I will let you know if that's a little too high. I'm going to check them at 30 minutes to see, because I think 40 might be a little too long, but I'll let you know. And I'm going to put these in the recipe builder right now and let you know how many points these are. We are having cauliflower baked for a side with the meatloaf, and then I am making a really cool dessert. I will share that with you next. What I do with this is just cut it up into bite-sized pieces after you wash it real well, and then I sprinkle it with salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder. Bake this at right around 400, although I put it in with the meatloaf at 350, and then I turn it up to 400 after I take out the meatloaf if it's not done by that time. And just cook it until it's fork tender. All right, I took these out at 30 minutes and they were perfect. They taste really good. I tried one of that one right there, just testing it to see if it was done. 30 minutes at 350 is all this took. For dessert tonight, we are having a little cupcake with some whipped cream frosting that is light. And I'm using this, the Moist Supreme. And then I'm using a teaspoon of the pure vanilla, and I'm using 1 can of pumpkin, the pure pumpkin, And lastly, I am using a tablespoon of the pumpkin pie spice mix that I mixed all up together, and I put them in 12 servings, but I still have 3 more cupcakes left, so it's going to be 15 cupcakes. These are the cupcakes. They are 3 smart points per cupcake, and if you have 2, they are 5 smart points. Not bad. They're really good too. We just eat them with nothing on them. I'm going to probably spray mine with just a little bit of the spray butter for 0 smart points. I hope you guys enjoyed that cook with me. It was really easy to make, super easy to make. 30 minutes in the oven is all it took, and then the muffins were really fast too. And then I just made them while we ate dinner. So I mixed it all up while I mixed up the other stuff and just left it sit aside there until my muffins, until my meatloaf was done. And then I stuck them in there after the meatloaf was done when we got our plates made up, and we ate while they cooked, and it was perfect. So it worked out really well. You cook the chocolate muffins, I believe it was 350 for 20 minutes. I will double check to make sure my math is correct on that, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And I'll put the recipe down in the description box too, so check that out down there. I'll add it all down below. So we will talk to you guys later. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to share this if you think it may help anyone. Talk to you later. Bye.